What's going on, everybody? Today is the day that you've all been waiting for. It is launch day. Helix is coming out with the new FJ4. This broadhead is mean, and I didn't think it'd get any better from this head. This is the FJ2. This is the original, the OG. This is a 125 single bevel, right bevel broadhead that Helix is known for. But this year, they came out with this. This is a prototype. So the ferrule here you see is silver on these. So these are going to be anodized black. I got these back in October. I shot both my deer with them, and I want to go through this broadhead a little bit here. So these bleeders are 1/4 inch right here, and they are sharp. They're sharp on the front and on the back. That is one thing that I think Helix really upped the game with these heads. When you get a pack of them, they are sharp. I'm not kidding, they are real sharp. And you can get a sharpener from them as well. I want to talk a little bit about the first prototype they came out with. It's the same thing other than the bleeders are shorter. You can see right here, these bleeders are a little shorter. This is an 1/8 inch, this is a 1/4. This is the arrow that I shot my first buck with this year. This went through both front shoulders, not a nick out of it, nothing. The deer ran 43 yards and died. And then the second arrow that I shot with my second buck, here's the same. And this thing bled and bled and bled. That's the biggest thing that people have been coming to me about is how's the blood trail. The blood trail for me has been awesome, honestly. I have no complaints with it, and honestly, out of 5 deer that I've shot, only one has went farther than 53 yards, and it was my fault with shot placement. So shot placement is key, but also I've got nothing to worry about when I shoot these things. The next thing I want to talk about is these broadheads right here, the FJ2, is super accurate. I didn't think it would get any better, or, because these things are really accurate, it could have got worse, but it did not. At 75 yards, these things, I can pack them into a softball size. 75 yards. Now, I haven't shot any farther than that because I really don't need to. I just want to know how far they could shoot. These things are super, super accurate. My arrow setup is a 325 spine. I shoot 470 total grains, weighted insert, and these 125s up front. And I only shoot 65 pounds, 28 inch draw, and I'm blowing through every deer I've shot with these. I've complete pass through. So I'm telling you right now, these things are unbelievable. I want to talk about cutting diameter a little bit, and I want to compare it to the FJ2, to the originals. The 100 and 175 FJ2, the original here, is 1 1/8" cut. Now the 125, this one, is 1 3/16" cut, and then the 150 to 225 is 1 5/16". So that is the circumference, how much surface area it's cutting, okay? Now, the 100 to 175 FJ4 is 2 1/16" cut, and then the 125, which this one is 2 1/8", and then the 150 to 225 is 2 1/4". So like I said, that's the circumference, all right? I measured the second buck I killed, I measured and got the same results after I skinned them out, and the proof's in the pudding. These things are bad, bad, bad. They are. I really like them. Didn't think it'd get any better, but it has. And I want to put all the stuff to bed about the blood trails, the lack of, it's not there. Anyways, it's not for me. I have seen good blood with these things. The first buck I shot this year, right after arrow went through him, it poured down rain, we still found blood, and he ran 43 yards. It's just something that I really put all my confidence in is these things, and I cannot complain at all. You guys need to check these out, try them out. The new FJ4 from Helix. If you want to know more, go to helixbroadheads.com.